Are you going? Okay. So you have your frame, you have your painting, and you have your back piece that's a little bit bigger than the opening of your frame, a little bit bigger than your painting, so that it fits together nicely like that. Obviously the back should not be bigger than the front, so make sure you cut that down appropriately. When you're choosing what should be the front and what should be the back of your actual mat, double check that you've erased the pencil lines and that there's no weird markings. Then you're going to take your piece, you're going to lay it face down, and you're going to use smaller tape to tape the corners. And ideally, you're only taping a little bit of the top two corners because you don't want a ton of tape connecting with the back of your piece because over time it will erode the paper. But if your paper is really wrinkly or if it's really close and it's still popping through, you can smooth it down and tape the bottom two corners as well. Natalie doesn't need to do that. Then you're going to take your back piece and you're going to use the 2-inch tape and scissors, and you're going to neatly cut off your 2-inch tape. Notice I'm cutting it, I'm not ripping it because I want nice clean edges. I'm going to make sure that it doesn't go onto the front of my frame. I don't want it to be seen from the front, but I'm also burnishing so that it really fits around the back of the frame and is secure. And then I'm going to cut another piece. And I'm going to try to line up the corners so I get nice, neat corners. It doesn't have to be perfect, but you want it to be pretty neat. Burnishing. This piece is a little too long, so I'm going to trim it down. And I'm going to do that for all 4 sides. So I get a really nice, neat, clean back. Because people will see the back of your piece, and you don't want the back to be distracting. And when I'm done taping, it's really important that 1, I get my rubric and I put my name and section color on my rubric. But 2, I also want to make sure that I print my name and section color on the back. And I'm going to do it so I can actually see it. Like so. Then the final step is turning it around, double checking that everything looks good. And as the artist, you want to find some place non-obvious to sign. So if I was Natalie, I could sign like right here or maybe along the mat here. Okay? And that's how you finish up your mat.